Good morning and welcome to day 3 of Disneymoon. Today we are off to Hollywood Studios for the first time, which is very exciting. We've had quite a leisurely morning, which has been quite nice. Also, I've got my Star Wars Spirit jersey on today because we're going to go see the Star Wars land for the first time, which is very exciting. Top tip, look on somewhere like Depop or Vinted before you come to Disney if you're planning a trip, because these Spirit jerseys are, no joke, $80 in the park.
That's insane. For
a jumper, which is ridiculous, and I got this for like £20 on Vinted before I came, so definitely do that.
Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the most magical flight on Earth.
So the way the Skyliner works is when you're staying in Pop Century, you can get on a Skyliner and it goes to Caribbean Beach, which is another resort here in Disney. And then there's kind of like a big station at Caribbean Beach, and there's 2 different Skyliners you can take from there. You can either take one that goes to Hollywood Studios or one that goes to EPCOT. Hey, you can see Tower of Terror in the distance, over there. It's quite warm. I'm gonna have to take off my Star Wars themed Spirit jersey. Good job, I've got my Star Wars themed t-shirt on. Okay, so just through this walkway is Galaxy's Edge, which is the Star Wars themed section of the park. Unfortunately, a lot of the clips that we took this day were really loud because it was very crowded and there's lots of noise. So I thought I'd film a bit of a voiceover, but hopefully you can see from these clips just how immersive this section of the park is. It really feels like you're transported to an alien planet. Hats off to all the Imagineers who managed to create such an immersive experience. It's always good to look up when you go around these Disney parks because there's details everywhere, even in the shops and little stalls like this one here. It really looks like someone has just finished up carving this porg. It's so cute. There's so many places here where you can get merchandise. We got a really cute little porg that balances on your shoulder, which is just adorable, and I love how it feels like you're both indoors and outdoors in this section. So this shop here sells merchandise that looks like little pets and little animals. This one is really fun. It looks like he's even breathing, which is crazy. And I also love this little blinking snail. How cute. And I was also very tempted by this Ewok because it matched my t-shirt. But yeah, there's so much to look at in this area. It's perfect if you're a huge Star Wars fan. Look at those mountains in the background. It literally looks real. And of course, you've got the Millennium Falcon. So we actually left Star Wars Land or Galaxy's Edge shortly after having a walk around because it was very busy and there wasn't a huge amount that I could eat. So we went and got some food in the Toy Story Land. I got a breakfast bowl in Woody's lunchbox, which was really, really delicious. And then we went back to go on Rise of the Resistance. So there's going to be some footage coming up next.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be at flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batuu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative.
Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Initiating a flight sequence on Deck 3 for Picard. Affirmative. Deck 3, you are clear for launch. Picard-bound personnel, this is your final call aboard. Are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. All ships, launch.
Mum's saying.
Oiga, qué impresionante. Murieron sentados y salían.
The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
Lead on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Oh my god.
That was amazing.
That's the best thing I've ever done. Best ride.
Best ride for sure, yeah. It's insane. The thing's incredible. I don't know how they do it.
Although I kind of regret wearing this t-shirt because I got picked on by one of the evil guys on the spaceship.
That was good.
Because the sort of idea is that we get captured and we board the enemy ship. And so a lot of the cast members who were helping us to our seats and stuff, they were all dressed up like they're
The baddies.
and so they were all really mean. I got picked on. But yeah, it was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So good. Also, that queue took us an hour and it was advertised as, what was it? 125 minutes?
115, so 1 hour 45.
So it's 45 minutes less than what it said. So I feel like you just kind of have to go for it with these queues, because I think a lot of the time it is actually shorter than what it is saying it is. I guess it's kind of hard for them to predict.
It seemed to load really quick, I guess, because they've got they do two groups at a time, I guess, and each group is pretty big. And then I think each group has 4 vehicles.
Yeah.
Or 2 vehicles in each group. Yeah, two vehicles in each group.
Yeah.
So it was moving pretty quick.
Yeah. Also, the actual ride itself was 20 minutes long because it's in different sections. There's a bit where you go in a spacecraft, and then there's a bit where you...
Spoilers.
Okay, spoilers. But basically there's several different sections to the actual ride, and so it actually lasts a really long time, so it's worth the wait, I would say, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one of the shops in Galaxy's Edge. It's actually one of my favorite shops there because it's so cool. And it's actually where you can build your own droid, which I think is such a fun idea. The shop itself looks really cool because you've got lots of pieces of machinery and things like that rotating around on the ceiling. It literally feels like you are in a workshop. It's very, very cool. I kind of wish that we built our own droid, but to be fair, they are very expensive and there is often a line. You can pick up a pre-made droid if you like. There are a couple of different options to choose from. Both are very cute, but I think if you're going to buy a droid, you might as well make your own because that's so fun. So you can literally choose the pieces to make up your droid. You can choose the color, the shape, the size, and then you literally build it with the help of a cast member at this countertop in the middle of the room. So you literally screw it together and everything and bring your droid to life, which is so fun. As you can see, here are some of the options of the pieces you can choose to build your droid. Very, very cool. Anyway, after having a little look in the shops, we decided to go and stand in line for the Millennium Falcon ride, which is the second attraction in Galaxy's Edge. This one is kind of like a flight simulator ride. It's a family-friendly ride and it's really cool. I definitely enjoyed the queuing area for this one as well, because you can get really up close and personal to the Millennium Falcon. So it's definitely a must-do if you're a Star Wars fan. Even if you don't want to do the attraction, or if you don't want to stand in line for the attraction, I would say definitely ask a cast member to go and have a look at the queuing area, because it's very cool. You get very close to some of the sets and things, and you can really appreciate some of those details. So yeah, we both really enjoyed this attraction. I didn't actually take any footage on the ride because it is a flight simulator, so it would have just been lots of being jiggled around. You probably wouldn't have had very clear footage. Also because we wanted to just experience it for ourselves and we didn't want to ruin it for anyone else who was also on the ride with us. So yeah, we didn't get any footage of the ride itself, but I hope you enjoy seeing a little bit of the queuing area. And up next we go to Ogre's Cantina, which is very, very cool. So I hope that you enjoy that as well.
So we just did Smuggler's Run, which was really good. I really enjoyed it. It felt very short after Rise of the Resistance, but it was kind of like an interactive game ride almost. So there was like a group of 6, and there's different roles that you would have. So there's 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 2 engineers, and you'd have to do different things like pulling levers and pressing buttons and stuff. There was a family that we were with who I don't think they understood how it was supposed to work, so we crashed a lot. But we were the engineers, so we were just pressing all the buttons to try and fix the ship. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. And now we're in the queue for, well, we're waiting outside Ogre's Cantina. We have a reservation, but we're just waiting to get called in. We're gonna have some cool drinks.
It's a bit wonky. So we had some drinks in Ogre's Cantina. We got a couple of cocktails to try, both were nice. And we also got this weird jelly thing, which was also surprisingly nice. And now we think we're going to head out of Hollywood Studios and go to EPCOT, because we have a dining reservation there in the Mexican Pavilion. So we're going to go there for tea anyway, and it looks like it's going to be a bit quieter there than it is here, because it is quite busy here. Hey, so fun fact, you can actually get a boat ride from Hollywood to EPCOT, and it's free of charge to guests of Disney, and it's just a nice relaxing way to go between the parks. So I highly recommend that if you're planning to park hop. You can either get the Skyliner or you can get the cute boat, and that's what we're going to do.
They're called the Friendships.
Yeah, which is so cute. What did you think of Ogre's Cantina?
The drinks were nice, it was cool. I wouldn't go there again.
Yeah.
There was basically no seats. There was like a couple of tables that were for looked like it was for big parties, but everything else was standing. And they were quite strict in terms of like, you can't just kind of walk around the bar. You get told where you're going to stand, and then you have to stand there, and you're not allowed to walk around until you've paid. And like, it felt a little bit kind of like claustrophobic in a way. Yeah,
because it's so small in there, isn't it? And it's definitely worth noting that most people are standing in there. Yeah. So it's not somewhere that you go and sit down to have drinks. You literally stand
at the bar or at a little table.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're tired from standing in queues,
Which we were.
then it's not quite as enjoyable as it perhaps could have been if there were more chairs.
Yeah.
But the drinks were nice, and it was a cool like atmosphere. And if you're a huge Star Wars fan, then obviously it's kind of a must-do really. But just be aware that it is A, expensive, and B, you know, you do have to stand. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Very good drinks though.
very good drinks. We had that one that was like, it had foam on the top and it makes your mouth go numb, which is really weird. And we had like this weird jelly stuff as well, which was quite cool.
Yeah, that was really nice.
So yeah, really like unique and fun drinks. So yeah, anyway, let's go get a boat. So the entrance to Hollywood Studios is over there, and you just walk along here, and then you can wait here to get the boat. So the friendship boats go from right near the Skyliner. So you've got both options available to you. They're both from International Driveway, I think it's called, which is a place in EPCOT that's near the lagoon. And yeah, I recommend it. It's a nice relaxing ride.
So we got the friendships over to EPCOT. I fell asleep on the boat. I'm so tired today. But we're now on our way to Soarin' because it has a 20-minute queue. So we're thinking we'll go on Soarin', which is now actually Soarin' over California instead of Soarin' around the world, which I've never done. Ellie has done many years ago. So it'll be new for me. So we're going to do that, and then we think we might get some food in Sunshine Seasons. And then we'll see where the night takes us. We've got a dinner at La Hacienda de San Angel Inn, I think it's called, the Mexican place in the World Showcase. So yeah, but we're going to go do Soarin' now.
So this is kind of like a flight simulator ride. So I obviously can't film on the actual ride, but we'll see you on the other side. We're living with the land. We went on Soarin' and it's so good. It's definitely one of my favourite rides in the whole of Disney World. It's so cool. It's hard to explain, but you're kind of in seats that end up lifting up into the air, and then you're in front of this massive screen, so it literally feels like you're floating. It's so cool. And
Then we went on Living with the Land, which was like the most relaxing thing ever. It's basically like a boat ride through loads of greenhouses. And now we've come to Starbucks to get a drink. And we had some Disney magic because the lovely lady there saw that it was our honeymoon and she gave us our drinks for free. Also, I'm very excited because I found a gluten-free marshmallow treat thing. So I got 2.
Okay, so we've just come into a shop after having our coffee and look at these Baymax bags. They're literally like puffy and he's holding his cat. Oh my goodness, that's so adorable. Love that. It's very expensive though. These mugs are also cute. And also this amazing, soft, squishy Baymax. Oh, love him.
We're back in the World Showcase. We are going to, I can't remember what it's called, but one of the Mexican restaurants in the big temple. We're going to go there now and have some nice Mexican food.
Yes, look how cool it is.
So we thought that the restaurant we were in was in that temple. We were wrong. There is another one in there that's called San Angel Inn. This restaurant is called La Hacienda de San Angel, which is outside. Well, outside of the temple anyway. So we're in now anyway, and it's really nice. And we've got a nice view of the lake. And we're gonna have some nice food.
Yeah. Here's the menu. Oh, this is the drinks menu anyway. Lots of margaritas. Ooh. Oh, I don't know if it's like tapas style.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
So I ordered a fun margarita. It's called the cucumber, and I can't remember what's in it, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, that's nice. It's very like refreshing. It's like cucumbers and melon and salt and tequila.
It doesn't sound good to me.
It's nice.
Okay, so food has arrived. I can't actually remember what I ordered, but it looks amazing. I think it's some kind of like pulled pork thing. And then it's come with wraps and some rice as well. And it looks amazing. So yeah, bon appetit.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my